Hello and welcome to another Roadie video. As you can see, we're already out of the car, and that in my hand was a bag with a herding ball, although I think more accurately actually my herding ball is a Staffy Ball, I think, and this is an AmStaff, so I decided to put the two together for once. So we've gone back to, I forget which place, it's a football club as in soccer. I can't remember the full name of the place. It's not Werribee. It's not Hoppers either, is it? I don't think. It's either Hoppers Crossing or Tiny Soccer Club. I can't remember which. It's immaterial. Anyway, we've got Roadie. So it's our second time here. As you can see, the ground's very wet. It's been very windy. Very rainy. It is super windy on this video. I have a windproof mic on. In some moments, it's pointless. This is not a particularly long video because when Roadie plays with the herding ball, and he does play with the herding ball, I also am playing with it, so I'm throwing it for him several times, and I wanted to just put the phone down and genuinely get involved and get him going. So that's all you're going to see really on this video is a short walk, 5 or 6 minutes of us making our way over to the soccer pitch where I get him off the leash and get him playing with the ball, and then we walk around a long way after he's had to play with the ball. I didn't let him play for an extended period of time. I think it was about 10 minutes. He really gets going. He full sprints for at least half the length of the pitch multiple times. That's the first time he's ever let his body go fully since his knee surgery, and I mean real sprints. But the good thing is it's straight line sprints. There's no twisty turny crazy change of directions, which is bad for his knee. It's just straight line sprints, so I was pretty happy with that, but I didn't want to just keep pushing and pushing. You'll hear me say somewhere in the original audio after he's been playing that I am petrified of being the guy that has something go wrong with his knee because I'm pushing him to exercise. I really don't want that. I want him to be as fit and healthy as he can be, and that does mean I have to err on the side of caution with getting him doing exercise. He needs to do it. The treadmill's good for him. Running around after the herding ball's good for him. But there are limitations to this guy. He cannot be given the full hands-off treatment to do however he likes, because I really don't want anything going wrong with that leg. Anyway, I shall be quiet and let you enjoy the wind noise, and we'll go to original audio. There's a couple of dogs going past on the left. That's what's gained his attention. He's not super interested yet. I think he does actually stop to look in a second, because one of the dogs on our left goes off leash and goes running across the oval, and with the owner, there he goes, the owner and the dog running across the oval. Oddly enough, that got his attention, and there's a much smaller dog walking there with its owner as well. That was it. There's some other dogs, a French bulldog and an English bulldog in the soccer pitch, which is ahead of me at the moment, not the one on my right. So we walk past that and we go into the far field. Anyway, I'll stop talking and let you listen to some wind noise, and you can watch Roadie have an actual runabout on a play for a minute, and then you'll see him afterwards. English bulldog. And if I'm genuinely honest, today is not really the day for trying to get Roadie around other dogs. He has not had exercise. There's another guy with a dog over there. There's more people here with dogs than last time I was here, and it's a nicer day. What's going on? We're roughly the same time. Yeah, that's an English bulldog and a French bulldog. The other person's behind the pitches. Now, what I would like is to get into the third pitch. Like I said, this isn't really a day for Roadie to get around dogs. He's not exercised, he's not calm, he's wound up. It doesn't look too bad at the minute, but he needs the exercise first. Then maybe we could think about it. So if he takes to the herding ball really well, it's certainly possible to start thinking about that kind of thing. But with this guy, the worst thing you could do is try and do something he finds extremely stimulating where you want him to be calm when you haven't given him exercise. Is just literally asking for trouble. And there is no more effective way of getting trouble than an under-exercised, overstimulated dog. You need to be calm trying to get it to do things it finds very stimulating. That's not fair to all involved. There's a big dog barking somewhere. I can't tell where. It's coming from my left. I can't see one. I can definitely hear it. So yeah, I'm going to try and get to the far pitch. See what we can achieve. Yeah, there's a big dog barking somewhere. I don't know where. I do not know where. He's found something interesting down there. I'll carry on round. I can't go through there. So there's a guy in there with two dogs. There is a hole under the fence there actually. Right, is the last pitch closable? I see an open gate, which worries me. I don't see a way of closing it. It's kind of annoying. Oh, you're pooping? Why are you pooping already? Right folks, Roadie's pooping, back in a sec. Okay, we're back. He pooed just by that tree there, so we've not gone far. Put the poo straight in the bin we just walked past. Now, so I reckon this must be the guy who has the bulldogs, his car. Oh right, there's another car park here. Why didn't we come this side? Huh. Yeah, I don't have a sensible explanation for that. So the last pitch here, the prime pitch, pitch 1, which is bigger than the others slightly, is not fully closable. Oh yeah, there is a gate there. Oh, it's just the angle. All right, let's go in and have a walk around and see if it's truly closable and that a dog Roadie size can or cannot get out. Ready? And we'll come in here. Okay. Let's go for a walk. See what we can see. Right, there's no one in here. This is a very nice pitch. The groundsmen have done well. Yep, there's a gap under the fence, so I don't think something Roadie size is getting out under there. Sausage dog could get in. I think people will get the picture. Okay, this is a gate here. It's shut. Yep. Oh, it's padlocked as well. Okay. Nice. Let's keep going. That's shut. It's chained and padlocked. It's not bolted, but it looks secure enough. Okay, I'm getting a little pull from the man here. Okay, we'll carry on going. So the dugouts are going to be interesting for me. I don't know how well fenced in the dugouts are. Given this is a spectator pitch, I'm going to hazard a guess they are. I want people coming in and out of the dugouts from behind, do they? That would be very irritating if you're trying to run a football match. Yeah, this is a nice ground. So we'll keep going. Another gate here. So this one is padlocked and chained shut and is bolted. Happy days. There's a couple more gates to go. Looks like there's one in each corner here. Maybe that's just a kink in the fence, can't tell yet. We'll have a look. It's just a bit of broken fence. There's no gate in this corner. Oh right, a fence is there. Oh, it's double fenced. Curious. This is what I saw. You'll see it in a sec. Yeah, it looked like it might be a gate from a distance. It was just broken fence. Don't know what's caught his interest there. Ready? Yeah, you see that dark cloud up there? That's raining badly. I suppose badly is not an apt description. If you need a drink and you're a plant, it's raining pretty heavy. Okay, so this fence is all good, all intact. There's a net here. Yeah, there's birds you can go chase in a minute, Roadie. We get around and I'm happy with the fencing. Don't know where the man's gone with the bulldogs. Don't see him anymore. That was a bit of a mean pull, roads. Right, so this gate looks shut and padlocked as well. Yeah, it is. Good. Right, let's do the dugouts and then we're back where we started and we can go for it. I really don't know how long we're going to last. Okay, so that's all fenced in, can't get out there. That's, yeah, you can't even fit down there. Your head's too big. Right, there's definitely more space around the back of this one. And we'll see what we got. Oh yeah, there he is, he's loaded his dogs into the car. That was him. Okay, have a look around this dugout. Oh, Roadie. Okay, no gaps in the fence there. The windows are broken. It'd be pretty impressive if he worked out how to get out through those windows. Hop up on the bench and off he goes. Yeah, there's the bloke. Alrighty, I will tip the ball out. Yeah, we've done a whole loop. I suppose I can film him for a bit. Going. You're not getting out under this gate, are you, Roadie? Which I have locked and bolted. Okay, I'll put this down. Tip the ball out. I'm going to not unlock that. No, I'm just going to hang the bag there. Right, I'll unclip Mister. Let's see what he does when I roll the ball. Ready? Yes, go! Sorry, just taking my sunnies off. I'm wearing sunnies, who knows why. I might take a few goes. Took the cattle dog a few goes to get this. Let's see what he does if I chuck it. Ready? Oh, there we go. Look at that. He's trying to bite it. He's getting there. He's understanding it. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's see if we can really get him going then. Okay, here we go. Don't mind out. You ready? That's a start. That's good. Alright, let's see if we can reattract him back to the ball. Ready? Here he comes. That's it, go on. Yeah, good boy. That's it, you're supposed to get your teeth on it. Good job. Good job. Here you go. Perfect. I wonder what you'll do if I dribble with it. It's not a football, it will hurt my feet. Careful of my wire. Go! Oh, he's getting it. Oh, good job, Roadie, good job. Here you go. He'll get there. Oh, he's getting it. There he goes. Yeah, you can't really kick these balls. They do hurt. They are hard plastic. Mind out. Ready? You can push it with your foot like that though. Oh, it's starting to rain. Right, if it starts to rain, we're done. I'm not putting up with this in the rain. I'm going to stop filming a minute and we'll be back if the rain stops. Okay, so we're finished. I've done exactly 5 minutes with him. This way, Rich. We'll go round the park for a cool down. He has actually run after that ball. He didn't. The rain stopped as well, by the way. He didn't fully take to pushing it along with his nose, but he absolutely enjoyed chasing it. He sprinted. He genuinely sprinted for half the length of that pitch a couple of times. So First time he's ever sprinted since operation. So I think 5 minutes of that is sufficient for him for now. So we're now going to walk around and head back to the car and call it a day for him. It's going to have been shorter than could be, but he did good. He's done exercise. I like that. That's the intent. I'm very happy with that. So yeah, I still am wary of that injury, perhaps unnecessarily too wary, I don't know. I just don't want to be the guy who's looking after this dog and something goes wrong with that leg. I will never forgive myself. So I'm erring on the side of caution. He did give this pitch a whole half sprint quite comfortably 4 or 5 times. That's the first time he's really opened his legs in a long time and got going. So that's, like I said, we'll play it carefully and cautiously. We'll now go for a walk. Hopefully he'll cool down and we can go back to his house and he'll be nice and calm and happy. But yeah, ideally I want to get him doing that for 15-20 minutes when he really gets going, and if he learns how to push the ball around himself, great. If he just wants to sprint after it and chase it, that's also fine. I can throw a ball. It's not beyond my physical capabilities, not at all. He's still full of energy. Like I said, that's not a huge surprise. He's not been out this week much, so I do have to forgive him that. Anything else I want to add to this? Time to just be quiet and enjoy. Ducks up ahead. He didn't care about ducks last time. Not expecting that to have changed for today. We'll see how we go. Here he is. He's hands-free on my waist again. So I'm carrying the ball and the camera. Okay, electric scooters have arrived down there. He's clocked them. Doesn't seem to care. Too far away, I think. Where are you going? So he just tried to run between my legs. Definitely a couple of dogs barking at us from over that way. Oh, he's clocked the ducks. Well, that was useless. Why don't you hop over the fence? There's another pair there. the risk of making myself seem a bit silly and unable to tell what's going on, I think he's just calmed down. And we'll see if we get any significant pulling or anything like that. He's slowed down a lot. There's a droop in the leash. I don't recall the last time I saw him stop and sniff so much. Certainly didn't do it like this on the way to the oval. Sorry, I gotta stop calling it oval. Ovals are over there. So I was listening to a discussion the other day. Maybe listening is the wrong word. Maybe I read it on social media somewhere in the comments. Exercise just gets you a tired dog, not a well-behaved dog. It's a fair criticism. Absolutely, it's a fair criticism, but it's not the whole truth. It's part of the truth. Yeah, a tired dog does get you the dog that looks like it's able to behave. The reality is it's just tired. But what we know from doing exercise and fulfilling your breed purpose, same for humans, what we know from doing exercise and having good success and breaking personal bests, etc. at the gym, is it actually releases very, very important endorphins into the bloodstream that make you feel good about yourself. That is the second part of that story, which only the hard exercise can do for you, and that is what brings the satiation and feeling good about yourself that brings the good behaviour. It's not exercise on its own. Exercise on its own is correct, just gets you a tired dog, can't be bothered to misbehave. Coupled with a dog that feels fulfilled and that it has a purpose in life and it is doing that purpose in life, that's when you get the real benefit. You've got a dog that feels good about itself, insecurities have disappeared, it doesn't see a need to misbehave because there's nothing it's feeling insecure or bad about. It's not a one and done. It's an ongoing thing for the entire dog's life. Of course it is. Right. To feel fulfilled is not, I did my job once, I don't ever have to go to work again. It's not how it works. But yeah, that is a fair criticism. It is a fair criticism. Exercise alone is not enough. That's why throwing a tennis ball all day for a golden retriever doesn't move the needle. It's not good enough. It's not true exercise to them because it does not bring their brain into play. They need to use more than one sense. Using their sight to see the ball is not enough to fulfill a golden retriever. Even if they're moving around for 3 hours chasing it, it just doesn't do it. You have to get a dog feeling fulfilled, and that involves them using all the senses and doing a job that they were bred to do. That's where the benefit comes from. It's all about the endorphins. It's not really about how much exercise. Though obviously that's linked into it. 5 minutes is never enough for any dog breed. Maybe an English bulldog might want to start an argument with me about that. I don't know. Hello. That's a lot of pulling. What have you found? A McDonald's wrapper. Really? You think you're people? Alright, we're kind of back to where we started. I've taken a deliberately slow walk. He has, aside from that McDonald's wrapper, walked pretty nicely. I don't know how much fulfillment or not he derived from chasing the ball. Like I said, he hasn't sprinted in a long time. Even on the treadmill, he didn't sprint. I mean, he got a good pace up. He was good. Hard jog, gentle run. Yeah, as far as that was a gentle run. Today was a sprint. He's pulling a bit much. I'm just going to stop. We remind him that we don't need to push. We don't need to be. We get what we want when we're polite. cars there. I am just going to allow him to do a little bit more walking. I don't want to turn this into an hour or anything. Okay, he's putting a lot of effort into this. That leash is tight and I'm able to lean back comfortably and not hold myself up. He's holding me up at the moment, so I'm not moving until he relaxes. Way, way, way too hard a pull. There we go. Nice. Okay. And he's doing it again. And he's relaxed. So yeah, he has to learn putting too much pressure on that harness and through the leash to me equals you don't get to go forwards. It's a long lesson. It's a hard lesson for a dog that needs more exercise than he can get. It's really hard. I do understand that. I'm asking a lot of the guy, which is why I'm a lot more lenient than I would be if he'd been running for an hour and tried this nonsense. He'd be like, no, the moment you put pressure on that, I'm just stopping. Curious as to where he's going. That's kind of why I'm allowing it. We've been walking for 14 minutes since we came out of the pitch. He seems pretty happy to carry on. So I'm gonna let him for a bit. Oh, he's peeing. Okay. That's a good point. He didn't mark the football pitch at all. Huh. Is that weird? Curious on people's thoughts on that. Would you expect a male dog to go and mark when locked inside a boundary like that? I've just realised I've not been recording for a while. I've no idea how long. I've just been waffling along and walking. I'll have to wait till I get back home to work that one out. Bugger. That's a woman pushing a... It's not a pram, it's a shopping trolley thing. Alright, let's see if this works. I don't think my phone is full. I went through and deleted a bunch of videos the other day. I must have just ham-fistedly pressed the screen. Something over there has got his interest. I don't know what. I really don't know what. Oh, we'll just carry on walking. And we'll head over to the car. It's an interesting little storage locker. And we're not going through that gap. He's got an idea in his head and I don't know what. watching those two guys go to their trailer. The wind's coming from behind us, so smells are coming from where we've just been. This is odd. He has decided there is something over there that is very, very much worth his time. But the smells aren't coming from there. I don't know how much he can hear. The smells are coming from directly behind us. That's odd. It is odd. Anyway, we're going to head towards the car. So we'll just walk straight across the grass. That's a cricket pitch. I'll walk straight across the cricket pitch. Back to the car. Well, in my last video I said I was going to take him into Melbourne, and we didn't because the weather was pants. It's forecast to be atrocious again tomorrow. It's forecast to be raining and cold. I said there is no point in me trying to do what I want to do with him if there's not going to be anyone at the other end. It's a wasted trip. I'm not wasting my time, the owner's money, doing that. If it's a nice day, if we get sunshine, even if it's cold, if we've got a nice sunny day, we're going. But it is weather dependent. I've put it off 3 times now, but we're in winter. It's Melbourne, and in winter, what do you expect? It's not usually nice weather. You just get the occasional like we're having now. It was atrocious earlier today, and now look at it, it's lovely. It's like the sky's clearing, the sun's coming out, great. Where was this the rest of the day? Now that's Melbourne for you. 4 seasons in one day, that's what the city's known for, and it's pretty true to form at times. Right, Roadie's going to take me through this stupid puddle. I'm going to try and skip over. And then we'll go back home. Let's come this side, Roadie. Alright, I'll stop filming here.